So the Mark 8.5 VW Golf facelift match, style and R-Line. I'm going to go through these three models. As you can see here, they're starting to become available now. The first one actually just being the match, second one being the style, and the third one being the R-Line. And essentially some of the key models basically now being released. You can get the Life as well, but I haven't seen too many available for that. You can also get the Black Edition, you can get the GTE, the GTI and the R. Now I've actually got a fantastic opportunity this week actually where I'm testing all of the Golfs essentially. So yeah, please feel free to subscribe for future content on that. You know, I have a great relationship with Volkswagen and I enjoy sharing with you all the details. And yeah, let me know any comments below if you want to know anything more about these kind of cars. I'll be more than happy to share this with you. And check back on previous content as well. I've done plenty of content on the Golf. I saw the first one in the UK as well, and I shared a video on that. It really does help me to build even better relationships with manufacturers and share better contents with you if you would subscribe. So yeah, please feel free to do that. But yeah, let's get straight into it and talk about these three models in particular, because I love kind of like the models from sort of both ends of the spectrum. And essentially the Life is what it starts with. But most people will be able to hopefully step up the next £200 to get the match. And I've had a lot of people comment and actually sort of say, oh, I've ordered my match, I've ordered my style, I've ordered my R-Line. And so those were the ones that came up a lot more, which is why I'm going to focus on these three cars that are available, different trim perspectives. And actually, I'll go through a couple of the pictures of them all as well, actually first, just to share them with you, before going through a little bit of the specs of what you can kind of, option them up to. So yeah, plenty to kind of share on this video. This is actually sort of like the match. This car is actually showing now currently on Auto Trader, the new Mark 8.5 facelift with the new lights. And it's interesting to see because obviously this is lower the range is probably a wrong way to kind of say about it, because it's still fundamentally a Golf. But it is at that sort of better price point is probably what I would say. And we kind of scroll through these images from a car from a main VW dealer. And yeah, I'm interested to know your kind of thoughts. You get the slightly smaller wheels. So as you can see here on the configurator, some of the differences is how they kind of compare it. You get 16-inch wheels on the Life, but on the match, you get straight up to 17-inch Nottingham in silver. You can get a variety of engines as well, from petrol to petrol and mild hybrids and diesels. I'm going to focus around the petrol because the 1.5 seems to be quite popular, and it's, I'm quite a petrol kind of person. I'll be honest with you, I do love those kind of cars. But yeah, variety you can kind of go through, and yeah, we'll show a little bit of that too. But certainly these initial images of the cars which have come up, and what I'll do is I'll share a bit of a video of like a walk around of one too. And I'm really excited to kind of go through and check these cars and actually drive it for the first time as well. I've had a little bit of a play inside of them, and I do feel, if you want to end this video quick, that they've upped the quality with the Mark 8.5. They've listened to a lot of customer feedback, have Volkswagen, and I'm interested to talk to a lot of their product team this week, actually, just around what their kind of feelings are for the future as well. So again, my channel is a community channel, so let me know any further thoughts, and I'll get that to you as well. Yeah, I'll pass that feedback on to them, to be honest. This car's in a manual. You get the new display up top. You get those physical buttons as well shown here, and a few still touch sensitive kind of buttons as well, non-buttons, haptic sort of feel. The infotainment, and actually the quality of the inside I feel is better as well. And look, you still get that infotainment even if you're in a match. So you get the lovely manual gearbox. I'm always a big fan. You got electronic handbrake as well in your Golf. And this is just a match option. So don't feel like you're missing out by not necessarily going for those higher trims. I'm a big fan of having, I feel like a Golf is the perfect car for so many people, so many families, single people, whoever people. They just work. They work so well, which is why I'm grateful to, and that's why I like sharing it. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity of Volkswagen to bring you more content coming soon on the channel. But yeah, feel free to pause it whenever you want as I kind of go through these images of the match. And I'll find a good video of you just on the walk around of one before obviously I do my sort of content on my drives on hopefully as many models as I can get the time to. I've got a full day with a variety of cars. We'll just have to see how it pans out. Weather's set to be good as well, so fingers crossed for me, because I'm looking forward to hopefully sharing a great video with you all. But that's the match, and those are some of the tweaks with the facelift as well that you can kind of see with the lights and the bumpers and the new tech. It's back to 2024, and there's the wheels too. The style, which I'll go on to here, you can just see it just raises that a little bit more. People love the colour as well, and you can get like moonstone grey, get a variety of colours across the range of the Golf actually. But essentially the style, it just increases a few things. Now there's a plethora of different options that come as standard actually. And it says sort of like the key features over a life, including things like a rear view camera, a lot of new features, and the R line gets even more. But really the style of it kind of changes. That's one of the main parts. But yeah, we'll go back to the actual real car in person and some of the touches that you get there. I quite like the chrome actually on the front. Interested to know what you think in the comments. It is a community channel, so let me know your thoughts. And yeah, the bar as well, it's all lit up. The VW badge is lit up now. Very exciting. And yeah, those wheels look nice. Sort of looks like it's diamond cut, sort of contrasting gloss black and the silver. Has a good shine to it. I have a Mark 7 Golf R with diamond cut wheels, and yeah, it does shine once it's clean. And there's the facelift kind of, well, it's an incognito car while still being very, very classy and very high premium in my personal opinion. And that's what you get, 17-inch wheels as well, new sort of light designs as well, so we kind of go through it. And yeah, there's a lot of, oh wow, I love the seats straight away. There's the tech, the new screens, the new buttons. The seats look great. I love a little bit of a lighter interior. Yeah, this one looks really cool. Well, I'm impressed by it. It just brightens things up. If you can have it dark on the outside, but you'll be sitting in that car. And actually, I quite like the cloth trim on the side as well. Yeah, that does look quite nice. Get a bit of vanish on it and clean it every now and then, and you'll be good to go. And you can see the ambient lighting there. That can be changed to a multitude of different colours. This one's in red. I personally like the more calming aspect of like blue and stuff. But in terms of the actual inside, Volkswagen, they know how to make a car to make it sustainable. That's a lot of, in the automotive world now, they've got to make things justifiable on costs. And a lot of their range is actually going to be quite similar. Fundamentally, you've not got that much difference to a top of the range, near £50,000 Golf R, the Mark 8.5, in terms of what you're actually living with. And obviously the performance is on a different level and perhaps some qualities are different. But yeah, that's just to give you an idea that you're not missing out. Maybe that was potentially my feeling sometimes if you go for a model at a slightly lower price point. On this in just initial kind of feelings, don't feel that's the case. I think it's each for each person, and the car is a good car. And this is the style. As you can see, there's a lot of nice little features that you kind of get with it. And I've had a good play with that touchscreen. Again, videos on my channel around that. I really did extensively get my first impressions and really had a good play. It's very responsive. And to put that into perspective, I was at the Goodwood Festival Speed a few days ago, playing around with the Ford system on a Ford Puma. It's got nothing on this. The quality, the premium level, the responsiveness, those are the ambient lighting, the mood lighting that you can go to. I quite like Vitality. This one had it set to Euphoria. And yeah, just listen to feedback in terms of like how you can get the shortcuts a lot better now. The backlit lighting on the sort of like temperature controls. There's a lot of positives. That's the rear view camera, which pops out of the VW badge too. All the temperature controls are kind of in there. Oh yeah, 6-speed manual, but you can get the auto, and that is what I'm going to bring you to the R line. This one looks really, really nice in silver actually. It has a panoramic roof. I mean, it looks very similar to a full-on R. That's where the R line really does shine, and works well with the black and silver wheels as well. This is a really nice spec. I love a silver car, really, really do. And actually, like the sort of the tinted. This looks like it's got the sort of black plaque as well, because you've got gloss black around the sides. Looks like it's in black. The Golf badge. Wow. What a specified car this is. And I'll find out the exact price for you for this one. It's actually for sale. This particular car is up for $34,940, brand new, ready to take away from a Volkswagen dealer. So that's quite interesting. Specified, yeah, to a very high specification with a panoramic roof. Looking very, very nice. Black door mirrors, got the R badge on the door now as opposed to the front quarter panel. They've moved it back a little bit. Those LED lights are a big plus. This is the IQ light, so it's the upgraded lights, sort of tinted too. I like that Golf badge in black. Yeah, again, as I'm talking, feel free to pause if there's something you want to check out a little bit further. I do record these in quite high quality. So yeah, feel free to take advantage. And yeah, there's plenty of nice images from the dealer there. The illuminated VW badge. 6-speed manual in this one. You can get the 7-speed DSG as well, the auto. So yeah, again, all personal preference. Buttons on the steering wheel, that's the big thing that people talk about with the facelift. Again, you can kind of see that quality on the side. This is where I feel they've improved in certain areas, Volkswagen over the Mark 8, and this is just subjective to me. And obviously I'll get more of an up close and personal opinion this week, so I'm really excited to share that with you. Also, let's see what else we've got. Oh yeah, we've got the panoramic roof. That's how you activate it. So news to me as well, how you can kind of do it and tilt and slide. The ambient lighting again, and you obviously got your individual one to suit your mood. Maybe you got your kids in the back and you want things a bit relaxing, or maybe you want to listen to some heavy music and you want it a little bit more, euphoria. You have the option. And yeah, they've put a lot of money and time and investment, and I want to find out more around the tech actually from Volkswagen themselves. I mean, even stuff like that, I like that giant button that says the climate's off. Quite handy to have. That's just an initial random reaction. Lots of like safety keeping, lane keeping, radar seeking, little coffee cup sign there. Even my Mark 7 Golf still does it now if it feels you need a little bit of a rest. You can have things like dynamic chassis control, which I would recommend if you can get it as an option on the car, because it just affects the ride and you can change it to so many different settings. And I know in the Mark 8.5, they've updated the DCC further, the dynamic chassis control, to make it even better. So if you can option it. Works very well in the UK, I can tell you that, with all our bumpy, potholey roads. The clear rear view camera with the parking sensors, all the driver's assist that you could ever want. And obviously the ambient lighting can change the dials as well on the front. So that's super exciting as well to set your mood and to chill out if you're stuck in traffic or something like that. The real world, that's what these cars kind of built for. And that's the panoramic roof as well. Again, no different whether you got a £50,000 Golf R or whether you got a match or a style or even a life. This is what you can kind of get. And it's super cool. And yeah, I really just wanted to show you those kind of cars. And let me just quickly find a video for you. This is the Mark 8.5 R line. Just a little, it's actually the mild hybrid as well. So yeah, it looks super sleek in this sort of black colour as well. And yeah, grateful that they've actually done a walk around. Quite hard to find them. And I should note, and those wheels look really special. I should note too that you can get really good discounts on Mark 8s. That's what I'm seeing. They're going to want to shift that stock. So that's not necessarily out of the question if you're not too fussed about the new infotainment or the little design tweaks. It's an option there. But this is the facelift. This is looking very, very sleek, very, very nice, and yeah, just nice to see a little bit of another walk around of the car before I get up and close and personal with it as well. Nice interior again. This being an R-line spec, it's a little bit more body hugging, a little bit more Alcantara kind of shown. So the quality does improve if you do go up to that higher range level. The seats are more body hugging. There are base seats. Just a few more little touches. You can see this guy's having a little poke around. You've got the wheel, you've got the infotainment as well. Variety of kind of controls shown in there. And yeah, looking very, very smart. And a little bit of an idea of some of the infotainment tech. I mean, I've had to play around with this quite a lot, and I didn't experience any lag either. I felt it was really, really special. I mean, this guy's having a proper play around with it. How long have we got of this, of him playing around with it a little bit more? Where is this car? I think this is in Wrexham, I'm going to say. That's what I believe. Yeah, a nice little overview of what the car is like and how you can kind of set the dynamic chassis control. I believe this car's got DCC based on that function. So that's quite special. But I mean, that's the biggest part of the facelift is the new tech. And we are in 2024. It will make it more future-proof. It will last the test of time. And that's quite a nice little feature. And I'll show you some still images of this car because I think it was one of the really nicer looking ones. Yeah, and the reversing camera there too. And how it pops out. And just skipping through a little bit. Yeah, it's at Wrexham Volkswagen if you want to get this little one. Yeah, if you see some of the images, I think it looks quite nice as well. That's a metallic black. You can see the more gloss effect too in that. But I wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of some of the features of the new Mark 8.5 really, and just seeing what it's like. I'm filming this on the 16th of July 2024. I like to kind of get videos out on the day, so I will share this with you. and let me know your thoughts between the three trims. For me, you know, you look at it, a brand new price anyway, £27,000 in the UK, rising to 30,200 for the R line. You can get a black edition, which I've done a video on, at 31,285. You can then get the GTE, the GTI, and I'll share a video as soon as the R and the R Black edition become available, the full-on 4Motion, supercar really, super hatch, I should say. And all the details are kind of on Volkswagen's website to kind of go through. But the higher the trim you go up, the more specifications you get. That's pretty much the idea. And they kind of compare it to like what you get over a life, which is the initial base model. And let me know in the comments if you're ordering any one of these, or if you want to know anything more. This is a community channel. I have gone through all these cars in depth. And for me, even I've got to watch my words sometimes. You go for something like a match, you can really still specify it to something that you really like. Maybe you want that. You can either go for the 6-speed manual, the 1.5 115 PS, or you can go for the 150 PS, or you can go for the mild hybrid, the 7-speed DSG. You can go for the diesel as well. So you've got those options sort of shown there. And as you kind of go through the colours wise, you can stick it with a premium paint should you wish. You can go for one of the non-cost options with the solid paint, or you can go for a metallic paint, like Grenadilla was the one I believe on that other car, which looked very, very special. And then you've got the different wheels choices as well. 18-inch you can upgrade it to from the Nottingham. The interior, I mean, yeah, it's kind of endless, really, a lot of the options. Dynamic steering, winter pack, tilting the sliding panoramic roof. It's more expensive on the lower cost models, actually, £1,220. That's interesting. And that's the thing you've got to be aware of. Whatever model you kind of go for, and I'll show you, I'll just load back up the Golf, the new Golf, essentially, because you've got the outgoing stock as well, which you don't want to check on. If you go for a lower model, they will likely charge you more for extras. You can see there with the panoramic roof. I'm pretty sure that was £1,000 on other models. And some things you can't option. For that, you're going to be looking at like a Style or an R-Line or even a Match. Just gives you a few more options on what you kind of want and what you feel. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, the Mark 8.5 Golf. And again, let me know your thoughts, because I do read every comment and I will take that back directly to Volkswagen, what you say. And I'm really looking forward to actually taking these cars out for a drive and sharing sort of individual videos on each one, as many as I can get my hands on. And subscribe for that, because that's what makes more opportunities happen. And get involved in the community. I'll happy to have you here. And thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day.